What's up, guys? I want to talk about the fight that went down. I believe it was in Japan yesterday, and Guillermo Rigondeaux, who is awesome. If you've been watching him, I mean, okay, okay. Guillermo is boring. A lot of people say that. He fought this guy Amagasa. I'm probably saying the guy's name wrong, but I watched it thanks to someone uploaded it to the internet. The guy was pretty big for a super bantamweight, 5'10". I mean, he looked like a heavyweight in there because Guillermo he's a small guy. He's what is he? He's 5'4". But anyway, it was a really tough battle. Guillermo jacked his face up, and I read on the boxing forum real quick the news from the fight. I read Guillermo dropped twice, so automatically I went, oh my God, I read it wrong. I thought Guillermo. I said, there's no way this guy beat Guillermo because you can't even hit this guy. So I watched the fight. It turns out he was dropped twice. What was it, in the 7th round and whatever? I think in the 5th round or something before that. Or in the same round, whatever. My point is, I'm watching Guillermo since ESPN2, since he started on air. He's only, what, 15 wins, 10 KOs, 0 losses. Nobody wants to fight him. Who'd he beat? He fought some really, really top-notch fighters. Guillermo actually beat Nonito Donaire, who's one of my favorite fighters. And nobody wants to fight him. Okay, he's boring. But if you're watching boxing and you're a boxer, you want to never be hit. You want to hit and don't get hit. That's the game. A lot of people, if you go back and think about Floyd Mayweather was boring for a long time, quote unquote boring. I don't mind that type of style at all because I like to see a guy like Pernell Whitaker back in the day, southpaw. I mean, the guy was outstanding. Arguably, you could say Pernell Whitaker, who beat Julio Cesar Chavez, was robbed, yeah, in Texas, but he won that fight. All right, and if you know boxing, you know Julio Cesar Chavez was beat by Pernell Whitaker. But my point is, Guillermo Rigondeaux is awesome. Okay, he showed that he could be dropped. He showed, because he hardly ever gets hit, that he could be knocked down, and he might have a chin problem. But that might be great. That might be a great thing because maybe people will now want to fight him. My opinion of him, he's getting old. He's 34 years old. So, he's missing all those great fights that he could be having, but it's just going to be one of those weird careers with a guy that's really great that the mainstream people out there never get to watch because he's never going to get that big fight probably because people are going to sidestep him. And I just think that even though he was knocked down twice, who knows, he jet lag, who knows what's going on. It's around the holiday season. I'm not making excuses. He really beat the Japanese fighter up, and the guy's face is swollen everywhere. But at any point in that fight, Guillermo the fight could have been stopped. If you think about it, if he would have took some more clean shots, the ref could have just jumped in and it could have been a rematch. But my whole point is that anybody can be beat in boxing. You could see a guy and he could be amazing and look invincible, but at some point in time, he's going to fight a guy who just has his number. That wasn't the case with this Guillermo fight. He won the fight, yeah. But I'm just saying this shows that can happen, and it has happened throughout the history of boxing. You get these major upsets, and you just never know when a guy who looks invincible is going to be beat, and that's why the sport still remains exciting and will always be my favorite sport, even though it's corrupt, even though that they're ruining it every day, and it could be a lot bigger than what it is today. But it was a really good fight. I think the people that uploaded it to wherever on the web, and it was really awesome. All right, guys, I'll be back soon. Peace.